Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
But inside is so delightful.
It's Christmas in July.
Let's review.
Let's review.
Let's review.
Ring a bell.
Season 12.
Bum.
Bum. All right, that's it. That's right, folks. We are over halfway done with the final season of Christmas in July. And Dragon, this is we've come upon a lot of milestones, a lot of like, well, that's the last time we're gonna do that. Cat Talk, it was the last Nicktoon special we're gonna do. This one, I feel like it's the last. It's another like time honored tradition for the two of us. We're doing a show that you are very familiar with, but I am going into relatively blind. So we're doing We Bear Bears Christmas movies. Now, Dragon, you gave me a choice between this episode, which is of course a flashback episode, and then the earlier We Bear Bears Christmas special, which I figured it was basically like, okay, either I need to get caught up on like the continuity of what's going on in this flashback timeline, but with the other episode, it was like literal like groups of characters that you would have to explain to me, like because it's all about like going to different Christmas parties and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let's stick with the flashbacks. You just need to explain the timeline to me, and that's it. But yeah, suffice to say, Dragon, I did very much enjoy this episode for what it is as my first little taste of We Bear Bears. I will say I did enjoy this one more so than the other episode you recommended, probably just because of the factor, that I just feel like it's more standalone. It's like I don't need to know as much about the characters. And also, I mean, the big thing that kind of pushed me over the edge with this one is I just really love the video store vibes, Dragon. I feel like this episode in particular is like just such a love letter to the golden age of the video store, and just really spoke to me on that level. So that's the main reason why I definitely wanted to cover it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is So not only there's another serendipitous reason we're covering We Bear Bears. Of course,
Well,
We
yeah,
Bear.
because the creator is doing Hoppers next year, of course.
Yeah, so Daniel Chong, the man who created We Bear Bears, he actually one of his earliest things, one of his earliest gigs was he was a story man at Pixar. He was one of the
Mm-hmm.
board artists, and he worked on Cars 2 and Inside Out, and then they went to do on We Bear Bears, which took up a lot of time. And I don't know if maybe that was like they always were saving a seat for him to direct or not, but lo and behold,
Uh huh.
you know. Yeah, but I recently, not recently, maybe like I don't know if it was just all last year, maybe a little before last year, that I did a full binge on We Bear Bears before they removed it from HBO Max.
And weirdly, it's now on frickin' Disney Plus because that's just how streaming works now.
Yeah, it's all sympathy. Regardless, I'm obsessed with We Bear Bears. I love it. There's roughly like three. Really, there's like two full-on Christmas episodes. There's kind of a third one, but it's to say what wasn't really in the running between the top two I kind of presented.
All right. Dragon Co Gios is saying that We Bear Bears is not as good as Teen Titans Go. Just just throwing him under the bus right there. That is not what Dragon likes to see. Co Gios, I think you're gonna get on Dragon's naughty list by saying stuff like that. All right, Dragon, I'll just let you marinate in that anyways. Wow. That might be one of the biggest hot takes that I've ever seen from Kogios. Anyways, I'm sorry, Dragon. You were saying hello? Oh no, did you? Kogios, your hot take killed Dragon. He's speechless. He's literally speechless, Kogios. How dare you? I'm kidding, of course, but Dragon, seriously, do you need to? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can also hear the situation. So like
Hold
I
on.
don't know. I hope that dragon can bear my hot takes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Kogias. I think that dragon kind of literally had a heart attack, and that's why he's not talking right now.
Okay, first of all, not funny. Not funny. No, not funny.
It's a little funny.
Yeah, I'm sure you can laugh. You can laugh all you want when I actually keel over on one of the podcasts. So I hope you're happy with that. Anyway,
Wow. Okay.
What I want to know, Gias, is why is it every time at the start of the podcast you just want to say, you know what you're talking about stinks. That's what I want to. Why the compulsion to just it's like cut the legs out from under what we're talking about anyway.
Right.
The point being, I like We Bear Bears. I just did a deep dive with. I was really like hooked on it after the Tote Life episode. The Tote Life episode I found was utterly hysterical, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I can't recommend the show more highly. It's delightful. It's funny. It's kind of like the best way I could describe is kind of the watchability and the joy I feel for it. It's kind of like imagine Steven Universe without any of the online drama. Imagine that. Imagine like a conflict-free Steven Universe.
Also, very much like none of the whole kind of like, oh, we're gonna do a filler episode. No, now we're gonna do a story episode.
None of that. It's just basically it's like it is pretty much all episodes are vignettes. There's only, mind you have like an episode that was so popular got a sequel, but it's a sequel, so that doesn't really count.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but yeah, so basically all you need to know about We Bear Bears. So in a nutshell, Daniel Chong basically kind of doing a lot of kind of modern humor via these bears. It's like these are like bears with smartphones. It's just kind of like the basically bears that are of the times. Basically, there are two types of episodes you get. You get the grown-up bears episodes, or basically it's basically what the standard of what the show is. It's pretty much just the bears in the world of basically today, which I guess then was like maybe like 2016 or so. And the baby bears or the cubs, whatever you want. I think they're actually they're kind of ended up being baby bears because of the stupid spinoff that Daniel Chong isn't involved with, really, by the way. So it's very subpar in comparison. But this is what that show should have been. Essentially, we see the younger years, the early years of the bears in their beginnings, where essentially it's them as kind of like these orphan bears. They kind of met each other and they're trying to get adopted.
Okay.
So the point being, there's two types of episodes, and we've hit upon the latter, which are also good. I have found you can never really miss with either or. So there's always like a delightful treat when I was binging through. It's like, hey, the baby bear section. This is great.
Yep. You are gonna have to set up one thing for me when it comes to this episode. But is there anything else you want to say about it before we dive in?
No,
you're good.
No, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the one thing that I really need your clarification on, Dragon, is we start the episode and the bears are working at the video store. I'm assuming that every time we cut to the baby bears, they're in some sort of different location.
Yeah, that's
or
right.
Is the video store the status quo?
No. Every episode's like a different. I'm saying it's very vignette, very one-off kind of.
That's what I thought, because the reason why I kind of assumed as much is because the video store owner in this episode. I looked up this episode on the We Bear Bears wiki. He literally isn't even listed in the cast of characters.
Yeah,
he seems like a chill guy, but yeah, he's so unimportant that we don't even get a character name for him.
Well, again, so a lot of these episodes just kind of very standalone in their nature, and there's like adventures along the way. Like, okay, eventually they will end up kind of like the bears will grow up and they'll have. And we never really see them like grow up. We don't see the teenage years or anything. Just the implications. Okay, so they're wandering around looking for a home, and we know in the main stories that we get, they basically have a cave in the woods. So eventually we'll get a cave in the woods that's next to a city. It's pretty much where they're going to end up. Mm-hmm. But until then. It's just pretty much just going from place to place, and sometimes you'll have really great standout episodes. Sometimes it'll be episodes kind of like that are about individual baby bears, but traditionally you get an episode like this where it's three of them just kind of doing something really cute.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, so let's just go ahead and dive into it. So, like I said, I mean, the episode just really kicks off with a bang with just the video store setting, Dragon. I mean, God damn, man. I miss the video store so much. I really do. I mean, we could literally just sit here and talk for like a half hour about like video store culture and how much I miss it. Oop, sorry, needed to mute that. Okay. I'm sorry, you want to kick us off with the goings on? I feel like our rhythm is kind of off. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Hey. Yo. Okay. So, the Bears have a job at a video store. They're helping the manager around the holidays.
I like that the video store is called the Last Weekend Video Store. That's a good name.
Yep. So yeah, we got. Yeah, you're right. It's really, the last weekend video just feels very indicative of like I remember like I think I told you. Actually, no, I don't think I told you. Yeah. So when Jacob and I did we did like the Dragon Ball during the Dragon Ball series, I got really nostalgic with my local video store.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Which was I think it was called either Saturday matinees or just matinees, and essentially it was like this place that had like VHSs and DVDs back at the early stage of the DVD. We're talking like '06 kind of era of the DVD being like a new concept.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I'm with you though. It feels very nostalgic. It feels very lived in. It's kind of like it's the
And it's also just like a celebration of of the video store. Like by and large, it's just like you really do see the Bears just kind of like basically being like advocates for like this is why video stores are awesome.
Yeah. It's the everyman's video store, you know. All right. So they're helping the manager out around the holidays. The idea is kind of like very Incredible Hulk-esque. The Bears are passing through. They're staying there for the holidays. So they have like a warm place to stay at night. Let's see. So we got we got some tropes here. We got Christmas lights. We got candy canes.
Oh yeah.
We got just overall we got decorations.
Sure.
Also, we have Christmas parodies, Tiki.
We do.
The Grouch that robbed Christmas.
I love how much mileage we get out of this fucking cardboard cutout dragon.
Oh yeah.
It's like the ultimate like little set piece.
Yeah. So we have all the bears wearing Christmas hats. So we got another trope. Let's see. So they're looking for now this title. This cracks me up. Marley Saves Christmas.
What do you think do you think it's a Marley and Me reference?
I really do, but I like the double Christmas thing of it whole.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Kind of like another version of Scrooge. Like this would be a fun name of Scrooge because technically, Jacob Marley does save Christmas in a way.
True. In a way, yes.
All right, so let's see. So we have we have some nice Christmas music and stuff going on here. It's just utterly it's just utterly adorable just seeing see now they've established this in the main show. Grizz, he's kind of an amateur filmmaker at times. He makes like how when it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they always do like the Lethal Weapon movies.
Sure.
So Grizz kind of has that. He has like an action kind of parody thing that he does in the show. So the point being, he loves movies, and we're seeing like young Grizz kind of also has that. So Grizz loves movies.
It kind of gives me like a Tommy Pickles and All Grown Up vibe.
Yeah, there you go. It seems right. So like the kids, some kid walks up to him. I just love this. Like, hey Bear, can you recommend a movie?
Well, can I? I have a whole list. Come on, it'll only take an hour.
I'm sure you love that joke. That's your childhood in a nutshell, isn't it?
How did you know? Dragon, that's me now in a fucking nutshell.
Oh, true.
It's like someone asked me for a movie recommendation. I'm like, well, boy, do I ever. And they're like, never mind. Fucking sorry I asked.
No, here's you and Paragon. Someone that's like, hey, what movie do you recommend? Oh, let me check my letterbox.
Yes. That is very much the modern.
Wait here. Don't go anywhere. Let me pull up my letterbox. Let me read. I've seen a bazillion movies just in the last 2 weeks. Let me list them off for you. Also, I'm terrified of Link Hogthrob. Let me tell you about it.
Oh man! All right. Well played, sir. Well played.
Anyway. You know what's cool about animals? So,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, now you're just going for a personal attack.
not negative stuff, but accurate.
Yeah, accurate.
Okay,
Okay.
but seriously, it's just the timing's just really funny there. I just love the almost Peanuts-esque kind of vibe. But honestly, we kind of like a gag that kind of signifies this later too. The baby bears feels honestly, We Bear Bears. Daniel Chong, he has there's kind of a it's kind of what if we did like we violated the rule of the Peanuts, like we don't put them in the smartphone generation, like We Bear Bears to an extent is kind of like what if we did put them in that era. And so it's just like the very kind of old Schultzian kind of strip element. Like, he's like, "Hey, bear, what?" This is very much like the start of a joke kind of a thing.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so the Bears are doing great, which many times they screw things up, but you feel for them, and like so here, especially when they're adults, they always kind of screw up whatever kind of almost like the Abacus, or I guess more so Three Stooges-esque premise of like the Bears get a job, and I think one of the funniest examples was they did this. You know, I was going to ask when's the last time you went to Dunkin' Donuts, but I realized, oh wait,
Oh, you want to have that conversation again? You really want to have that conversation
yeah.
again?
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, in general, have you ever been to a place that has like one of those like it only has the kiosk when you walk in there, do your to pay for like like it's like there's minimal employees, like it's almost all kiosk on the inside, cashless. Any of those places?
No, that again, Dragon. My donut store of choice is the mom and pop one, and the
I
mom and
meant
pop
in
one
general.
supplies the mom and the pop.
Besides the donut, have you had any stores like that?
Oh, I mean, honestly, like in theme parks at Knott's Berry Farm, there's actually a store where it's like you literally walk in and it scans your credit card and it just automatically like pays for anything that you take out of the store.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is a little weird and dystopian. Like, I genuinely kind of don't like that.
Well, I don't like it either. But I'm saying there's this hilarious episode of We Bear Bears where essentially the bears get a job at like essentially it's like a cupcake place, and it works pretty much like again like I've only seen it for the first time in person. I was flashing back to We Bear Bears when I walked in. They updated my local Dunkin' Donuts to, and I hate it, but they did that. And essentially, you walk in, it's the same premise where okay, one bear is like a sign twirler, another bear is he assists
Oh,
people
I
using the
actually think I have a
kiosk.
better example for you. At the airport, you know those gift shops, like it's kind of just like get whatever you need, magazines, toiletries,
Yeah, yeah.
snacks. So those, it's like it's very dystopian to me, and I've noticed this trend where it's like you still technically have a person who's working there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all automatic checkout only, and the person working there is only working there to help with automatic
Exactly.
checkout. I hate that, Dragon. I hate that. I
So,
genuinely fucking hate
but
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Because
This episode,
it's basically like the person working there is basically like on career fucking purgatory. You know what I mean?
yeah. So that's the thing, too. This episode like nails it so hysterically how ridiculous this concept is, and just like like each bear has like it's only like a 3-man operation for the whole place. Sign
Uh-huh.
twirler, helper, like you're talking about, and the one person to actually like push a button to make the cupcakes, or like that's all he does. So it's just these three, it's these three things.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, actually, he only boxes them. He doesn't even make them. Like the thing is automatic because they push the button on the kiosk. He just boxes them.
Right.
Anyway, uh, yeah. So that's the point. Being, so it's usually a job that they screw up, like the cupcake, like the kiosk cupcake place. In this case, things are going actually well for him. Plus, it's like with the way the timeline kind of works. Again, we're firm like in the '90s here, man. We have VHS and everything. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
It was a simpler time. Anyway, so Bears are
Don't
doing
forget to
great.
rewind.
Which is so cute hearing like the little kid voice, like "Don't forget to rewind."
Oh man.
They're decorating the tree, and
True.
yes, and they're allowed to stay there, through Christmas before they move on.
Mm-hmm.
We have I'm convinced this is like a basically the kind of express like we're in like the height of VHS, where the store manager says "Akuna Matata."
Oh, right.
It's got
That
to
is
be like
very much kind of like kind of like, yep, we're in the 90s. We're definitely in the 90s.
yeah. All right, so we have Harry.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh boy.
Harry essentially is kind of a combination of the Grinch, the Wet Bandits, and adult. I'm convinced adult Macaulay Culkin.
It's got to be there's no way they did this design and the voice too. The voice also sounds very Macaulay like.
Do you remember who the voice of this adult Macaulay Culkin
Oh
Harry is?
God, I know it's somebody, but tell
Yep.
me, I forget.
You're gonna feel dumb when I tell you.
Okay.
That's David Hornsby. That's Cricket from It's Always Sunny.
Oh right. That makes a lot of sense.
Which I've told you
And
before.
honestly, Loki, if we need is this what you're gonna say? If we need a Macaulay Culkin biopic, he's your guy.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. It was interesting you went there.
Well, tell me you don't agree.
No, I think it's a good idea. I just didn't think about it. I was gonna say, I told you this before, but yeah, he's in that show Good Girls I keep telling you about.
No, I know. I watched the first episode. I saw him. It's just a dragon. You know my situation. I am so fucking busy. It's not even funny.
Yeah, join the club.
Yep.
Anyway, so point being, so he's, but again, I love the idea of like it's very Wet Bandits and just kind of like it's like this great combination because it's Harry, which I think is one of the Wet Bandits' name. I think it's the Joe Pesci character's name. It's Harry and Marv, right?
I think so.
I'm convinced.
I'm not. I know it's Harry. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, the other one's Marv. I just want to make sure the one was Harry.
Marv.
So,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. No, that sounds right. I'm sorry. I'm not really the biggest Home Alone person.
Well, we like two, obviously.
I do like Home Alone too. Yes.
Yep. Yep. Pigeon Man's girlfriend's in that movie.
Oh, God. Yep.
Yeah, you know they'd get along. You know you want to see those two.
Oh, that's a ship. That's a ship for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my God! Can you imagine how beautiful that would be? Them flying off into the sunset via pigeon.
Oh my God.
Yep. Anyway, so so the idea of combining that with the that with Macaulay Culkin is just ingenious. It feels very Daniel Chong and kind of the humor because again he likes to pull from pop culture as we've kind of seen by the Hoppers teaser. Yeah, he kind of likes pulling from pop culture.
Which I mean I don't want to get into it now. For me personally,
it's a wait and see. All right, just give it a chance.
That's kind of the thing about Hoppers that I definitely have some reservations about. We will see, like you said.
Yeah. All right, they were bringing up little Nero meets Santa, which is a deep cut reference to Home Alone, by the way, because the pizza that Kevin McAllister gets is from Little Nero's.
What the hell is Little Nero's?
I'm sorry, actually, did I say little? I think I might have mispronounced it.
Did you say pizza?
No, yeah, it's pizza.
Okay, so that must be like a Little Caesars
reference. Yeah, I don't know if it's like Little Nemo or Little Nero. Do you remember who's Nero?
Well, I was going to say, it feels like a reference to Little Nemo in Slumberland.
That's the thing. I don't know, but I think could have sworn like it was a reference to like the whatever pizza McAllister gets in the first Home Alone.
Mm.
Might have been on the second one too. I forget what brand the second pizza is, but anyway, okay. Point being, we're listing off all these great, a bunch of holiday parody movies here because basically, like the Grinch, he's stealing candy and toys from children. He returns the Grouch that robbed Christmas, and he's looking for recommendation. They're getting
What's
all
your
these
favorite part? I don't know the stealing part.
Me too. So we have all these hilarious...
And there's definitely some fun comedy to be mined here from just how oblivious the kids are about this whole situation.
Now, Grizz of the three of them is the most oblivious, by the way, so it's really funny.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have a lot of great, clever kind of parody titles. You can instantly point to, okay, I know what that is. So, Sleep Hard.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Which of course the big G-rated version of I just love it's Sleep Hard because we can't just say you die. It's they're sleeping.
Of course not. Yeah, go to sleep.
It's like the G-rated version of Die Hard.
Exactly.
Yippee doo dah, bad guy.
Which honestly, like, I kind of found that amusing because it's like in today's political climate, that is very much like a zippity doodah reference. And Dragon, I hate to say it, but zippity doodah just in itself is kind of like. In today's political climate, it's kind of like, you don't want to have a connotation to zippity doodah.
Yeah,
I know it's kind of ridiculous. I don't really agree with it, but it is kind of
it's just catchy. Doesn't have
I
to be
know.
associated. Like, we can have the music without the music video. One could
No, I
argue.
feel you. I feel you.
Anyway, so Pan Pan, he brings up "It's a Stupendous Life." I cry every time watching that one. Batman would say it's relentlessly cheerful.
Yes, yes.
Let's see, Ice Bear. Ice Bear is basically our polar bear looking when it doesn't speak. Which the idea too is like only in
That's
adulthood
pretty
do.
much consistent throughout the whole series, I assume, right?
Well, that's the thing. So as a
Or is
baby,
it like a Silent Bob thing?
well, it's pretty much like silent. Here's the thing. So as a cub, doesn't say anything. In
Uh-huh.
adulthood, he only says like he usually says he kind of punctuates everything with Ice Bear. He refers to himself in the third person, and it has like brief lines of dialogue, but it's nothing crazy.
Right, right. Okay, yeah, I remember that from the one episode I watched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he'll basically have like the funny line. There's just gonna say like Ice Bear. Like, very simple, like Ice Bear likes Christmas, like something like
Uh-huh.
that. It was
Uh-huh.
hilarious. The way he says it just kind of it kind of punctuates. It's a good button for the scene, kind of a thing.
Mhm.
Okay. So he's bringing up, Ice Bear says, Daydream Before Christmas. Of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. Grim Monsters, Gremlins.
Mhm.
All right. So let's see. So Grizz haplessly gives Harry the idea to rob the video store because they close at 9, and there's only the
I
bears
mean,
are
he's
going to be
just like
there.
fishing for information and like they're just like totally willing to give it out. Just,
Yeah.
no shame whatsoever.
Yep. All right. So it's nighttime. The bears spend the night watching Christmas movies.
Mhm.
We have parodies of Christmas movies too. So again, we have like the Grouch that robbed Christmas. They're getting food from the trash, but it's very well animated food from the trash.
Mhm.
It's like a bunch of hot dogs.
Right, right.
Uh, so we have the parody of Jingle All the Way, which I laughed so hard at.
That was the funniest joke in the whole episode for me. Just how quick it is. It's just like, Dad, you forgot to give me the action figure. The action figure.
Oh no!
Oh
And again,
no.
just full on 90s. Then we have the Peanuts dance, which I really love. I love their like their
Yes,
play.
yes,
So
yes.
it's the
Cool little
cutest thing
cheeky
ever.
stroke.
Love it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so then they're pretty much on Home Alone. They're doing kind of a Home Alone Sunday thing where they're having all the ice cream. I think they're watching Home Alone in the background, or like a parody
Uh-huh.
of Home Alone. Probably, what would you call a parody of Home Alone, like title wise, Tiki?
Oh God, I don't know. That's a good question.
In the House by Myself.
Single occupancy? I
There
don't know.
you go. That's not bad.
You like that?
I kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
In the House by Myself. I don't know. Yours is better. Okay. So, point being, they got the let's see okay. So they end up on so even this big Sunday, we have some monster tree looking thing, and then we have Scrooge. We have the Christmas Carol. Basically, it's like the big moral scene at the end.
Mhm.
Again, Pan tears up. Ice Bear's is watching intently, and Grizz has all the lines memorized. Again, you and Paragon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep. Okay, so Harry enters. He's using the old Santa Claus con, very much like the Grouch stole the Grouch that robbed Christmas. He's dressed like Santa, pretending to be Santa as an excuse to steal from the kids right into their
I also
nose.
really, really like the excuse of like, oh, I need to take videos to give to all the kids, like to spread the joy of the video store.
Yep, and they take the bait.
Mm-hmm.
So we have I like the POV of the kids gag here, where we see like they're seeing like a Santa with no strings attached. It's like, oh my god, he looks so Santa like.
I think that's like kind of like a slightly more effective version of like the SpongeBob close up.
Yeah, a
Where it's
little
like
bit.
instead of emphasizing the gross out of it all, it's emphasizing like, yeah, this is how fucking cool they actually see this person as.
Yeah, maybe the Ren and Stimpy close up, but yeah.
Well, the Ren and Stimpy close up is even more extreme than the the SpongeBob close up.
Yep. I hope he washed his hands.
Oh my god.
It's Strangler putting those smelly hands up. All right. Okay, let's see. So, point being, they're taking the bait for Santa here. They're collecting videos to share with the kids. Hey, you want to help? Do we?
Oh my
So
god,
they
yeah.
cons the bears into helping, aiding and abetting essentially, and he just can't get the laugh right. Like he. It's like he. So Santa who can't nail the laugh. Trope
Mhm.
stealing Christmas. Trope
Oh, very
Scrooge.
much so, yeah.
Scrooge in many senses of the word. Trope.
Just tropes all over the place.
Yep. All right. So let's see. So the beard comes off. And we have, I love how we have like the Kill Bill reveal
Yeah,
flashback.
that's another really good gag. That's another one of my favorite gags. The wee, wee,
Bow,
wee,
bow, bow.
wee.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I feel like Kill Bill was maybe kind of like at the tail end of the video store era.
Well, I mean, Tarantino got started in the video store, so it makes sense.
Well, yeah, but Kill Bill was not like one of the first Tarantino things.
I know. I'm just saying there is connective tissue.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. Anyway, you're right. I mean, Kill Bill was probably like, still DVD was around by that point, but still
Mhm.
last vestiges. Kill Bill was like what, 03? When did Kill Bill come out? Do you think?
I want to say like 03, 04 maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 06 is
So
like when the deep.
it was still kind of around, but not super prominent.
That's the thing. Like the
Video
DVD,
stores, I mean.
like the DVD becomes prominent in 06, so there's
Mhm.
still this time. It's still a very new thing, anyway. So the tapes are around, kids. Well, they were around. Now they're drink coasters. All right, so let's see. So, okay, so anyway, so things turn serious now as Harry wants the keys to get out. Things that we've gone from kind of a hilarious farce to that these little bears are in danger. You're kind of worried for them. Tiki, were you worried about the bears?
I mean, it's a 10-minute cartoon episode, so I can't say that I really was, but sure.
Weren't you sucked in at all?
I don't know what to tell you, Dragon.
Oh man, you really have no soul.
Are you just realizing this now? Really?
No, I'm just putting a fine point on it.
I'm a heartless bastard.
No, I'm aware of that. Yeah. Anyway, so we have kind of a Home Alone chase through the store. Maze of shelves. I love like just Grizzly hiding in plain sight as like a VHS on the shelf.
Mhm.
Let's see. Ice Bear saves him with Ice Bear is always like kind of he's kind of the Keanu Reeves of the Bears. He knows how to fight. He's a really he's very actiony. He's the most capable yet the most silent of the bunch. Strong and silent type, one might say. He saves him with a lasso of lights, and then they pelt the phony Santa with VHS. Tip over the shelf onto him, and seemingly, Grizz is determined to save the children's VHS tapes versus, basically the plan is like, okay, look, we're gonna run for it, we're gonna lock him in, we're gonna call the cops. Good plan. Problem is, Harry has a decoy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a cardboard standee.
Again, I like this standee comes like it reveals the beard. It reveal like they just get such a good use out of it throughout the episode. It's very impressive how much they use it.
Yep. So let's see. So Harry gets a drop on him, traps him in a Christmas wreath. Trope.
A little bit, sure.
Some people have been trapped by wreaths.
Yeah,
before.
You're right.
Okay, so we try. They try appealing to Harry, who scoffs at like the goodwill of Christmas speech, but then Grizz basically he delivers the moral there, that Christmas is the opportunity for us to be the best of ourselves, and then they bring you must have had like a nice Christmas at least once, right? And then we have this really heartwarming flashback to Harry's youth.
Mm-hmm.
The Kevin McAllister days. Only what if Kevin McAllister was in?
I mean, basically, yes. That's essentially what this scene is. It's kind of just like, what if Kevin McAllister actually had a happy childhood? And Dragon, I'm willing to bet that Kevin McAllister, like, I mean, obviously outside of like the actual Home Alone movies, like canonically, not a lot of happy Christmases for that kid.
Well, no, yeah, his family sucked.
Right. So,
They pretty much all sucked. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Catherine O'Hara obviously had her moments, but aside from that,
uh-huh.
yeah. So let's see. So so you remember back like Snowball, basically tropes galore, man. It's a flashback of tropes. We got snowball fights. We got a tree. We got watching Scrooge, candy canes, and the Santa Claus who's revealed to be dead, but it's okay.
I love how that's almost kind of like a like an inverse of what he's doing in this episode.
Oh yeah. Let's see. So it kind of says, and again, David Hornsby, man, usually played for laughs here. He's bringing the heart in this scene. Yeah,
He
once.
is, yeah.
Says, yeah, once. What have I become? It's kind of a moment of realization. Oh man, what have I become? And the bears again, so delightful. These little bears, man, they're so cute. She's saying, "Hey, it's never too late to make a good choice." This is where, yeah, but what are we gonna, what are we gonna do with them? And this is I love that. I think one of them brings up prison, like Pam suggests.
No, I've got a better idea.
So basically, community service here, where we've employed the Santa as kind of the resident Santa to recommend movies to, as we've seen Grizz.
And Dragon, I don't know about you, man, but I think this is just like such a perfect ending.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's perfect for a lot of ways. I think it's perfect in terms of like, I love the beat of like, it's very heartwarming and that like, oh, look at that. It's, Santa recommending movies. Like, tell me that that's not awesome, Dragon.
I know, I love it. I love it. We kind of set it up. Grizz is kind of losing people with the recommendations. Santa, though, he's got the gimmick and everything. He's recommend Christmas movies. It's perfect for everybody.
Mm-hmm. But then, of course, I also love the gag where the video store owner is like, "Where do you find this guy? Oh, he broke in and tried to rob us last night. No big deal."
What? Merry Christmas, everyone!
Then don't we literally end on another
Yeah.
like he?
Yep, we end on him off screen going he. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I mean, Dragon. Honestly, I was kind of this episode. It's great. I feel like it really kind of speaks for itself, and that's kind of why I was struggling to come up with stuff to say about it, just because like. It 10 minutes long. It's very much just again, I love the video store dynamic. I love I do think the jokes are very punchy, come at a really good pace. From what little I know about the characters, I think this is a fun little representation of the characters. I even like the video store owner. I think he's a chill guy. It honestly kind of makes me sad that he's just in this one episode. So, and of course, the Macaulay Culkin character is great. Just very memorable episode all around. I should go back and watch the series, but
yes.
I'm literally drowning in stuff that I need to watch. So I can't guarantee I'll get to it anytime soon, but I will try.
So you gotta stop asking Paragon what to watch.
Paragon doesn't dictate my viewing.
No, I'm saying like it's like the list of like all the movies. So it's like
Yeah, Paragon. Yeah, I mean that's movies though. That's not TV. Like Paragon and I barely talk TV.
Right.
All right, final thoughts on your end.
Final thoughts again. Look, I love the show. I do love this episode, and I like the other one that we could have gone with. But this is their adventures go. It's got charm for days. It's again just it's 10 minutes of Christmas spirit, man, and just fantastic. I love from top to bottom, man. It's just charming. It's nostalgic, and it's as nostalgic as you can get being set in the '90s with VHS from wall to wall. It's great.
Mm-hmm. All right, we had Kogias in the comments, so thank you for stopping by. Also, Little Blue stopping by randomly saying, just to throw out a random comment, I'm currently watching a Minecraft movie and liking it. I like it for what it was, too. Like, it's a dumb movie, but I don't know. I had fun with it. Anyways. Okay, Dragon, let's get the tropes.
Okay, let's see. So, Santa Claus.
Christmas decorating a workplace.
Christmas, all the Christmas movie parodies, all the
Christmas
parody
movies
titles.
Galore.
Yep, a whole bunch of those, but I'm not going to have time.
I would say the tradition of staying up watching Christmas movies on Christmas Eve is definitely a trope unto itself.
A lot of Christmas Carol with the whole Scrooge, with the Scrooge.
Sure. Of
We had
course, we get a lot of Grinch between the Standy and the fact that the Kevin McAllister character is a bit of a Grinch in his own right. We have the Home Alone kind of like illusion
of all the movies. Again, Home Alone. You're right. Like just with the Home Alone illusion, it's pretty prominent. We have a bad Santa.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
We kind of mentioned like the trappings, like the candy canes, and we have Christmas hats. We have holiday wreaths,
Holiday wreaths, yes.
which we use as a plot point. And let's see. So we have bringing the Christmas spirit to the kids with the whole basically we have like kind of like the I want to call it like a mall Santa, but it's kind of a video store Santa. We have like kind of like the kind of the what do you call it? A display like the attraction Santa. Like the kind of like the I guess kind of a department store esque Santa.
Honestly, I kind of just feel like mall Santa is just kind of like the baseline for that genre of Santa.
Sure. Let's see.
I don't know. It's like, what would you call like maybe just like a Santa actor? Like, because there's like, for example, you go to Disney around the holidays, they always have a Santa somewhere.
Well, yeah,
that's not a mall Santa.
Well, they also have characters dressed like Santa.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's always somewhere you can go to, meet the real Santa as well.
Right. We have like Christmas traditions, like the snowball fight, and like the father dressing up like Santa Claus thing, like we saw. Let's see, just again, just like the big moral, the Christmas moral, like with Grizz kind of expressing that to him, getting the flashback and everything, and I guess just the Peanuts dance, the big the Peanuts Christmas pageant dance.
Yeah, I mean we could like just list all the like Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
We could list all the Christmas parodies if we wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, we could. Well, also Christmas lights. I think we got all covered. Okay.
All right.
Tiki, 12 years. 12 long years, and we don't have a name for this process. I'm at wit's end over what the heck we should call this thing. It's just ongoing. It's embarrassing. I'm just so ticked off that after all this time, we have not cracked the code on what and what to call this process of recounting the tropes, just kind of talking, wasting our lives away talking about the seasonal episodes of our favorite shows, or soon to be favorite shows. I'm flummoxed, man. I am beyond flummoxed. I got nothing. I'm in a tizzy. Do you have any suggestions, like any snappy, like put it on a bumper sticker kind of sayings for, just kind of back and forth in all the tropes and just feeling all warm and fuzzy around the non-holidays? What do you think?
Well, Dragon, for the fourth time in a row, I think kind of like to our luck, honestly, with this particular function, we have not had mistletoe as a trope.
Yeah.
We're going 0 for 4 on the mistletoe this year. And let's see. I don't know how to tie it into microscopes, but microscopes also come to mind. That's lazy. But fuck it, mistletoe, microscope. Putting the mistletoe underneath the mic. Dragon, I don't know. We only have to do this 2 more times.
Oh, come on, man! Like the last couple times we were gonna do this, put some feeling into it.
I don't know. I mean, last time it went a lot easier. I don't know what to tell you.
This is why he doesn't do improv, folks. Okay.
No, I don't. You're right. This is why I don't do improv.
Okay, just say the name once more, would you?
Putting the mistletoe underneath the microscope.
Hey, that should work.
All right. Next time on Christmas in July.
Fa la 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 la. I swear likes Christmas.
I need to get the action figure.